Do you ever think about, because you're so dialed in your business and you've been successful with it, do you ever think about packaging that and offering that as a package to people in other cities, other states, to be able
I've
to?
thought about that so many times I can't even count. And I thought even already so far as, okay, what exactly would I need to make a God's Country satellite office in Salt Lake or in Denver or in any big municipality that they're building ADUs? What exactly would it take? And I think I already have that dialed pretty much. Um, and then it'd just be finding the right operator for it. The right project manager and an office person, and that's all they'd need to run our same system. I think the market's a little wary of that because there was a big right by down where you live. There was a big ADU builder in California and Washington that went. They had offices everywhere. I can't even remember their name. They had offices everywhere, and basically how they operated was they had an office with a project manager and a bookkeeper, and everything would go top down kind of. So their home office would manage all the accounting, would manage all the back end stuff, and they would basically the satellite offices would basically execute the projects and manage the sub relationships, all the things that you need to be local for. And they went bankrupt, ended up basically stealing like 150 million of the public's money that they gave them deposits. They went insolvent for whatever reason, who knows. They went insolvent in mid project, like all these people who had put deposits in and or who had paid huge sums of deposits, 200,000 in some cases, didn't get their money and they went bankrupt. So I think the market might be a little weary of that. So I would be pretty careful if I open another office to still make it feel like it does here, where this is a local person, this is a local business, this is a local company who's running this. All the decision makers are here in house. Somebody can call me. My numbers is not hard to find. If they want to find something out about their project or anything, they can call me. I would be pretty careful about doing that, but I would be interested if you know anybody. I'd be interested in doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, Maybe I set up a system so that you could do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. The system's ready to go. I just copy and paste with
I'm just
absolute.
saying that I create the lead system for you to have the people to come in front of you, and then you can filter through
Yeah,
them.
we can talk about that. I'm interested in that because I also know there's a lot of people out there who want to be builders or something.
Yeah.
They want to be a GC.
Yeah.
Maybe they work for a project manager or something, and who knows what. There's a lot of different ins and outs of licensing, municipality, but it's not as scary as people think.
Right.
I'm sure I
I
know.
think if there's a way to create this in a packaged way where you could give a lot of other people out there the confidence to be able to do what you're doing in their local market, and you get paid for
I would do
giving.
that and I would do any. Yeah, I would do. I could probably do 100 of those. So all of our systems are everything back end, and I spend like maybe 2 years doing that, tweaking stuff, raising this, doing that, fixing that, redoing that, and you
Yep.
learn that by having problems with each one of those
Yep.
items. That's
Yep.
ultimately like you have scope creep. Okay, then you need to have a really good spec sheet. Okay, you're losing deals. You're losing competitive bids. All right, my proposal is going to be better than anybody's. Or I think like how am I going to run a sales appointment? Our sales appointments are some of the best out of any industry. When my partner and I usually go to them, and we do them. But I mean, we have it dialed all the wholesales, and I could do the same thing for custom home building. I could do the same thing for spec home building. I could. I mean, I could put that into a package and sell that easily. It's already ready to go.